week. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the Washington football team and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Start this drive in the air. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34.
At the 34-yard line.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Number 33, the ball carrier.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. The throw over the middle taken in. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. In the wild card win last week, he had just 2 catches, and now he's got his first one here. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Finds his tight end Ingram. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence. It allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And it's 3-0 Washington.
3.
Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines. The defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by the former Cal Bear, Aaron Rodgers.
I think Aaron Rodgers is one of the poster boys for persistence and belief in self. Because coming out of high school, he had 0 scholarship offers in the D1 level. Went to a junior college, went to Cal, and just blew up there. And then, of course, as a first-round draft pick, but a lot lower than what he expected in the first round, and then had to sit behind Brett Favre for a few years in Green Bay before getting his shot. Now he's probably one of the better quarterbacks that we've seen come down the pipe.
He's got it to Hilton. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 4.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
A 2-yard gain.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Well, I thought they should have punted before. Now they probably definitely need to punt, right?
Yeah, we did a little mind melding there, didn't we? Because I was wondering, why are you out there if you're not going to punt it in the first place? Now, I don't think they have any choice.
Just a yard return there after a punt of 49.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
First play of the drive, a 1st down run. That sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with a break tendency and go play action and go for the big shot? And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
This one's sent away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. I don't know what the heck. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Rodgers. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
47-yard line.
On 1st down, Rodgers eluding the pressure right. It's complete. This is Todd Gurley. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
10 more yards.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Here's Gurley now, out of the gun.
And he's going to be stopped close to the 1st down marker at Washington's 12-yard line.
20-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
And this is up and good to make it 7-3. That time a 9-play drive. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
He finds Beckham complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch of the divisional round goes for a first down. He had 5 catches last week in their wild card win. Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
The tackle
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Tackle made right at midfield. It's a gain of...
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Goodwin able to haul it in.
The third down.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. He's got his first. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Aqib Talib, the corner, with a sack. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
Complete to Odell.
A huge play there for Washington. 43 yards. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. Taking it in. And Washington has retaken the lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
The kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Now this will make it into the end zone. Shifts by him. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Down 3, under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, PI gives him the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really be demoralizing.
Number Sean Dion Hamilton was there to bring him down defensively. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
27-yard line.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This from 44 yards away. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will knot things up here late in the first half. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrase that. Brought a little soccer into it. And that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. This 4th and final matchup on this divisional round weekend. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to Saturday's NFC divisional round game. But first, let's take a look back to yesterday's action. Meanwhile, in our game, we're set up for a terrific second half. So to find out who will advance to the NFC title game, let's send it back out to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Here's Tate to return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half.
Number 20.
What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Henry.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now it's Rodgers. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
8-yard line.
2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Henry. And some room to work. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. He he's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Escaping the pressure right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup.
They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. Now, the stiff arm created some space initially, but he's taken down not long after.
At the 6-yard line.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Tucker's kick is good.
And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead.
Eagles.
They don't get a touchdown here in the opening round of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
Their own 25-yard.
First possession of the 2nd half now for Washington.
They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Akeem Hicks that time on the tackle.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now a man open down the middle of the field.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 36. A 1st down there on a 25. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
The running back again.
He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
The pass on 2nd down. Complete to Odell Beckham Jr. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And on the ground they go with the running back. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
That ties the game 13-all.
So with less than a minute gone by here in this 4th quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great 4th quarter.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this divisional round matchup. Tie game, Fourth quarter, a lot of these fans with their hearts in their throats waiting to see what happens here.
31.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he almost intercepted it.
Incomplete.
They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now. And that one's complete to Gurley. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45.
That's good.
14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first three quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40.
From the 40 now on second down. Rodgers, and he finds his tight end, Graham.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line.
26. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley.
It was DJ Jones who was there for the tackle.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Fighting Hilton on the slant.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. Rodgers in control as he hurries his guys to the line. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Eagles have moved out in front.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him. And he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main guy.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now Washington
Down by 7. And time, a huge factor. This is where your playoff medal is tested. On the road, needing a touchdown to stay alive as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Clock running as Washington will try and hurry up.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. Eagles. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Tucker now to add the point after.
The extra point.
And the lead is up to 14. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
This will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They'll come out throwing here on first down. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
They've got his man complete. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 36.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Akeem Talib on the coverage.
And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there. Hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all that yardage.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over first.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
Line of scrimmage is the 8 on 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Henry pushing him away.
Popped it right out there.
And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. It'll be a gain of 15 on the play. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. And they will take a knee here.
And the Eagles season will continue at least 1 more week. Thanks for watching, and so long, everybody.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on